All right, we are back on top of the league, and we've got a game coming up today with Georgia as well. So we'll have one with Stockholm, one with Georgia. We're going to try and keep our spot on top of the division. Let's go! All right, here we are, top of the division, again in first place, tied on points, though, with Tabby FK on 49 points, but the goal difference is the main deciding factor right now. Skiljebo dropped down, Orbro dropped down, and we've been on some really good form over the past few games. But today, we've got Karlstad Academy coming up. So looking back at the last few games, last time you saw me, 0-0 against Tabby FK, vital point, but we wanted 3. And then we went on a bit of a run here. So 6-2 against Enkepings, 5-1 against IK Freystapi, and a 2-0 victory over IFK's Stocksund away from home. So 2 away wins there on the bounce. And we've got a game today at home against Karlstad Academy. So looking at the 6-2 against Enkepings, good performance overall. We had Person Gray getting a couple goals. We had Hamidi getting a couple of goals, a couple screamers from him in that one. Young and Lindmark also rounding it out for us in that one. Then against Freystapi, it was a 5-1 demolition. Stojic, Young got 2, Stojic got 2, and Person Gray just on the brink of halftime got the 5th. And then actually after the first minute, we conceded. So it was 1-0 after 1 minute, but then we just went on a tear and destroyed them in this one. So another good result, good ratings overall, too, in this game. And then in the last game against Stocksund, 2-0 victory for us in this one. 2 goals from Stojic, again, 1 from the penalty spot. But he's been on a tear. He is our talisman up front, and he's been in great form. So we are in good form. We haven't lost since the beginning of July. It's the beginning of September. We don't want to lose today against Karlstad Academy, who are a bit further down the table. They're in 9th. We're in 1st. We should be winning this game. But first, we've got a game with Georgia. Actually, I'm not sure if what's going to come first, the international match or our Stockholm match, but I guess we'll find out. We got San Marino today, and Kazakhstan also in this international break. But maybe I'll play that one offline because we'll have 2 games already. So, San Marino coming up. We actually do want to win with Georgia in this one, as we always do, but we've lost quite a few on the bounce here with the Georgians. I think my job might be slightly in peril in international management. Nobody's really happy with me. The squad's not really happy with me. I don't think the board's really happy with me. But what do you do when you're in a group like we've got? And we're playing a few friendlies against bigger teams as well. But we did beat Croatia 5-2 away from home, which was a good result. But we've got Croatia and Poland in October international breaks. But we're in September right now. We have 2 winnable matches. So let's see if we can get wins and get some momentum going in our favor. All right, so we have Stockholm up first, it looks like. Here is the formation we're going with right now. We're sticking to our usual formation. Stojic up top, Young on the left, Person Gray on the right, Person Asted in the middle with Hamidi and Lindmark behind them, Nordbeck, Ludzik, Hesselheim, and Jadawi in defense, and Rose in goal. One thing I forgot to mention, there were some transfers since the transfer deadline just passed as well. I brought a few players in. I think we've seen Mbai Toure before. He is my backup center defender. We've also got Jacob Norgrim. He came in this transferred window. He's our backup striker. And we've got Mohamed Diallo is a new recruit, left back, because we did lose Sigurd Garrison, who was our second left back behind Nordbeck in the team. Director of football sold him. He went to a higher division, so he's gone now. So I brought in a backup left back there. And I think that is it. That's all we brought in the transfer window. So not too eventful. All right, pick up where you left off, guys. Let's go kick off. First half against Karlstad Academy. Nilsson on a free kick here. Hesselheim heads it away. Person Gray receives that. And we are on the break here, pushing forward down the right-hand side. Loses out. Marigliano intercepts. Lashkari on it now for Karlstad. Back again to Marigliano. To Ring. Ball forward. Intercepted by Hesselheim. Lindmark. Another long ball forward to Stojic this time. Can he shoot here? He does, and it's saved by Ernsten. And that is a corner kick. Corner here taken by Young. Whips it in. Headed away. Langer takes that. Thrown on the left-hand side. Now Lindmark into Person-Asted in the middle. He loses out. Gustafsson plays it forward. Polenius to Nielsen on the right. Cuts it back. Langer now in their own half at left back. Ring across the defense. Marigliano back to the keeper. Ernstson all the way forward. Headed down by Hesselheim, though. Intercepted by Person-Asted. And we drive forward here. Stockholm cuts it back to Lindmark in the middle. Sprays it out to the right-hand side. Jadawi to Person Gray. Knocks it down for Hamidi. Hamidi lurking just outside the area. Jadawi puts in a cross. Young is there, and it's just wide of the goal. So close. But it's still 0-0. Free kick here for Person Gray. Ball in. Ludzik is there, and he finishes, and he's onside, and it's 1-0 Stockholm on 20 minutes. Ludzik there in the wall. Breaks free of the wall. The central defender bags a goal. Only his second of the season. Person Gray just floats it over the line of defense, and Ludzik is there. They didn't track him, and he finishes 1-0. Well, free kick again. Headed in, and it's Person Gray on the end of the free kick from Hamidi. It's 2-0. 3 minutes later here. 2 goals in 3 minutes. Headed in, and that is a goal. Beautiful stuff. Another free kick for Hamidi on the left here. Whips it across the box again, and he's fouled in the box, and it's a penalty. Stojic is going to step up to take this one. And can we make it 3 on 36 minutes against Karlstad? Steps up. Stojic finishes coolly and calmly, and it's 3-0 from the penalty spot. His 20th goal of the season. He's got to be close to the top scorer in the league, although there is a player at Orebro who is running away with it a little bit. Somebody we could look to bring in the future. Could be an interesting signing. All right, that is halftime. Thorough domination from Stockholm in this one. 2.04 XG for us, and pretty happy with that. Let's tell the boys that we are very happy. Keep it going, and we'll start the second half. Free kick for Hesselheim. Just outside the area, he elects to shoot, but Ernstson saves that. Another free kick for Jadawi here just outside the box. He tries to shoot as well, but Ernstson saves again. Quick clearance here into Setterin. Setterin holds on to it, but he just boots it out of bounds for some reason. That was weird. Why would you just boot it out of bounds when you're in the midfield? Strange. All right, Gustafsson throws it in. Gustafsson with the cross. Ooh, headed away by Jadawi. Setterin collects that. Margliano now for Carlsbad. Over the defense. Lashkari is there and Rose with the save. Should be a little bit careful there. Another free kick. Person Gray, a little bit deeper here. Tried to float it to Ludzik, but it's headed away. Nielsen's going to race after that. He beats our man to the ball. Sprinting down the right-hand side. Nielsen for Carlsbad now, just getting to the byline. He's going to put a cross, and he does. Lashkari is there, and it's a goal. Mohamed Lashkari on the counter scores for Karlstad, and it's 3-1 after 83 minutes. And really, that was just a counter off of a set piece that we didn't get back for, but we are pushing forward a little bit. So maybe we'll go a little bit more conservative to finish out this game. All right, a few changes there. We brought in Kolarczyk in the midfield, Johansson, Matika on the right-hand side, and Norgren up at striker. Ooh, another goal. Right after the substitutions, Lashkari gets a second on 85 minutes, and it's a close game already. Just after I made those changes, a free kick here. Carlson passes into Lashkari, who just hits it. Beats the keeper. What a screamer. Hits the top corner. And that is not good. Goal kick here from Ernstson. Matika intercepts that. Matika getting some rare minutes here. Crosses into Kolarczyk, who shoots in a save from Ernstson. And that was very close again for Stockholm. And we got a corner. What can we do? I just want to hold on to the ball now and just win this game. We shouldn't have conceded 2 at the end here, but to the same player as well. Headed away. Ring. Stojic is going to pick that up, and he leaves it. Free kick for Jadawi on the right. This is just about full time. There it is. 3-2 victory. A little bit of a nail biter at the end, but we got it done. And pretty decent performance, I guess. A bit of a Jekyll and Hyde. Yeah, that's true. The second half performance was not great. Some people didn't like that, but what are you going to do? All right, we are first place still, 52 points now. We have a 2-point advantage over Orbro. It looks like who lost? Skiljevo beat Tabby 2-1, so that helped us out. Orbro won their game 4-1 over Osterreicher in the relegation zone, so that's to be expected. So it's getting down to the wire in the season. There's only a few fixtures left, but we're looking good so far, and our goal difference is looking good as well. 30 goals to 31 for Orbro. We just want to keep our farm going and not lose. And Fagersta Sodra is the first team relegated from the division so far this season. All right, we're back for Georgia. So for team selection, I've mostly been relying on the assistants' recommendations for call-ups for the international team. I haven't really been giving Georgia the love and affection that they really deserve, and I'm sorry for that. But Stockholm is consuming my life, trying to keep that job going, trying to get promoted as well. And now Georgia's, after a bunch of friendlies, now we really have meaningful matches where we can actually try to win. And I'm letting the experts be the experts and keep track of those players in Georgia and who deserves a call-up and who doesn't. So we've got a few rotated faces in. Aberjania is back in. Georgie Aberjania. I'm not sure if I've called him up before. Looks like he's got a substitute appearances, so he may have been in a previous squad. But other than that, we've got a few familiar faces in the starting 11. Zivadze up top. He's played before for us, and he's got 2 goals, I think. Or maybe not internationally. But he is going to start as a striker, as a pressing forward on attack for us here. We've got Kataishvili, familiar face on the left-hand side at the inside forward role on attack. We've got Chakvatadze in his familiar position as our advanced playmaker in the center, and Kazayashvili on the right wing for us as well. He's kind of been in and out of the squad, played 2 games for us so far. We've got Konkava and Aberjania in the midfield. Ninua, he is on the bench here, Minua, so he drops. Still in the squad, but Aberjania is taking his place. And we've got Grigolava back at left back. Tabidze and Krikvelia, our familiar center back partnership. There's a few options at center back. I'm liking Tabidze's potential. He's been a pretty good player for us, so he's getting the start here. And then Kakabadze at right wing back, and our always solid Makaridze in net. We've got a few players on the bench. I think Yano is just about ready for a milestone. His 50th cap could come up in this international break, but he's starting on the bench for us here. And we've got Gavilia on the bench. We have Kvilataya on the bench. Who else? Ninua, Georgie Laurier, backup. Alavidze's got a call up here. Another potential goalkeeper. He's 33 years old, though, so getting on a little bit. And I think that's all of note that we need to talk about. So we're just getting ready for the match. We're on balance. We're playing San Marino. We are away from home, but I'm thinking we can get a win here. So let's do it. All right, I can't motivate these guys whatsoever. I just tell them to go put an end to our poor run of form, make it count, and everyone's demotivated and complacent and unsure. One guy's composed, 2 guys are composed, but everyone else is just blah. San Marino have the worst defense in the World Cup qualifiers. You must consider ourselves favorites. I think so. Got to be confident here. Your team selection is offered a little by the way of surprise. Yeah, we're kind of sticking with it. I think familiarity is good at this stage of international football, but here we are in San Marino. Packed house here as well. Georgia and San Marino. Can we get the victory? Let's find out. All right, throwing here for San Marino as they work their way up the field. Nani all the way over to Vitaioli on the left-hand side. He's going to cut it back. He's going to give it away to Vako. And Chakvatadze now with a long ball forward to Zivadze. And can he shoot? He does not. He elects to go backwards, which was a strange decision. But Vako now with it as Georgia try to work it down the right-hand side. Kakabadze with a cross. There it is. Kataishvili with the header. And we take a 1-0 lead on the first minute. For 1 minute in, It's 1-0 Georgia, so that's a good start. Pretty good play. Work down the right-hand side. Strange decision to cut it back by the striker, but Kakabadze gets it deep on the right-hand side, puts a cross in. Katashvili's there at the far post, and no mistake. And we assert our dominance on this fixture. Free kick for San Marino here. Vitaioli with the free kick, headed away by Krikvelia. But it's back to Vitaioli again, who tries a shot. That's saved by Makaridze. Cesarini's going to pick that up for San Marino. Stolen by Tabidze, and that is cleared out to touch. Headed down by Nani. Krikvelia collects that. Tabidze goes back to the keeper now as Georgia reset. Makaridze slowly bringing it out over to Tabidze. Long ball over to the left-hand side. Katashvili cuts it back again as Georgia maintain possession. Tabidze now back to Gigalava. Abirjanya. Ball down the left. Katashvili's released. Can he put a cross in? He does. But it cuts back to the top of the box. Abirjanya, Chukvatadze, Vako is there. Nobody's available for a shot. Kankava, they have to go backwards. Kakabadze now on the right. Into Chukvatadze. Vako now near the corner flag on the right. Kakabadze crosses into the box, and Chukvatadze tried a header, but it's over. That's a goal kick. Free kick for San Marino deep in their own half. Headed down by Nani. Vitaioli now. Loses out to Vako again. Kankava. Cross to Abirjanya in the midfield. Ball out to the right. Kakabadze. Near the byline. Working his way down the line. Vako into the box. Chukvatadze. There it is. Headed away by Fabri. Grigalava now collects. Into the midfield. Chukvatadze through ball to Vako, who shoots and scores. And it's 2-0 Georgia on 17 minutes. Valery Kazayashvili with the goal. That may be his first international goal. We will check that later on. But Abirjanya and Chukvatadze link up. Nice through ball to Vako, who hits it one touch and in the bottom corner of the net. And it's 2-0. Throw in for Grigalava now on the left-hand side. Katayashvili just getting into the box on the left. Crosses to There it is. I couldn't pronounce his name. Zivadze. That's a difficult one to say. Zivadze. And Kakabadze on the corner now. Whips it in. Chukvatadze nearly got it. Battistini heads it away. Berardi now for San Marino's waiting for some teammates to help. Vitaioli is fouled at the halfway line, and that'll be a San Marino free kick. Throw in on the left for Grigalava. Chukvatadze heads it on. Headed away by Fabri. Abirjanya is going to collect. Kankava to Chukvatadze. Grigalava. Katayashvili. Grigalava now into the box. Just on the edge. Crosses over. Headed away by Vitaioli. Kakabadze is going to collect that on the right. Kankava. Back in to Chukvatadze. Nice ball out to the right. Kakabadze gets to the byline. Try to cross, but that is blocked. Collects it again. Crosses again. Chukvatadze heads it down just wide of the goal. Throw in for San Marino. Berardi on the right-hand side. Palazzi into Berardi. Palazzi with a cross. Vitaiolo is there. Is off the bar. And that is a goal kick. Free kick again for San Marino. Palazzi. Ooh, what a shot. Mirko Palazzi from 40 yards, it looked like. What a goal by Mirko Palazzi, and it's 2-1 on 43 minutes. Look at this shot from distance. Hits a hammer shot straight through the keeper and into the back of the net. What a goal from San Marino. And that is halftime. The XG is heavily in our favor, 0.98 to 0.18. But I think I was pretty happy with that half, minus the wonder goal. We were in pretty much control of the whole half. That was really good. I think we should say that we're happy with the performance here and give these guys something to be inspired about. There it is. And we'll go into the second half with smiling faces for once. San Marino building it in the midfield. Headed on to Vitaiolo on the left. Kakabadze tries to defend. Back to Battistini in the middle. Over to the left again. Battistini again. Over to Berardi with a shot. And that is blocked by the keeper. Tipped over for a corner. There's two Battistinis in the San Marino side. One of them takes the corner now. Headed away by the defender. Chukvatadze is going to collect that and will go the other way. Free kick here. 66 minutes gone on the left-hand side. Chukvatadze steps up. Can he make something happen? Floats it over the area. There it is, and it's tapped in by Abirjanya. He's onside, and it's 3-1 Georgia. And I think that's his first goal for Georgia, Georgi Aberjanya, with his debut international goal. Headed down by Kirkvalia, saved by the keeper, but it falls right to Aberjanya for a tap-in. Nothing the San Marinans can do about that one. Throw in for San Marino now, deep in our half. Berardi crosses into the box. Nani is there, and it grazes the top of the bar for a goal kick. All right, we're just about getting some tired legs here. Katashvili is tired. Vako is tired. So we'll have a look at the bench. Who we got? Both are playing quite well. The worst player right now is Grigolava on the left-hand side. He could come off. We've got Luca Lakvakeliani, who I've not seen play. Maybe we can stick him in at left back, and we'll get rid of some of these tired legs. It's hard to take guys off when they're playing so well. Kazayashvili, the goal scorer, he can come off. Right-sided midfielder. Who do we have here? We don't have a lot of options on the right, unfortunately. That's something I did not notice for the team selection here, but maybe we can bring on Yano for his 50th appearance as a winger. And there it is. We'll save one for the end. Yano is on. He's made his 50th appearance for Georgia. Throw in for San Marino near the halfway line. Battistini in to his brother. And Tomasini now down the left. Gets it into Nani. What a save by Makaridze and cleared. Oh, wow. All right, 87 minutes gone. We'll do one more substitution here. We've got Katayashvili, who's a bit tired. We've also got Kakabadze and Tabidze, who are all a bit weary in the legs. But maybe we need to defend this lead a little bit. Who can we bring on? I think Kokalava could come on for Tabidze. That might be a good play. We'll go with that. All right, throwing on the left here, Lakvakeliana. That is a difficult name to say. What is his name? Lakvakeliani. Lakvakeliani? Oh no, San Marino on the counter now. Tomasini, they took advantage of my name pronunciation moment there, and he shoots well wide of the goal. Not threatening at all. And a throw in here on the 94th minute, last kick of the game pretty much. Tomasini, one last chance for San Marino. Is it Luna Day? And that is the whistle. The referee blows it, and we take the victory 3-1 over San Marino. Goals from Aberjanya, Kazayashvili, and Katayashvili. Best performer of the day was Kakabadze, the right back. He gets the man of the match. All right, very happy. Let's tell that to the team. They all look happy with that. So hopefully that'll bring the spirits up a little bit coming into the next match against Kazakhstan. So what do you think of Katayashvili's early goal and the importance in determining the outcome of the match? Good start for us for sure. Obviously you don't like your side conceding goals, but surely you must admit that was a ridiculous goal from Palazzi. San Marino wonder kid right there. 24-meter screamer. Not a lot you can do about that one. So 3-1 victory. We're in third place, which is not too bad, ahead of Poland, Kazakhstan, and San Marino. But we have lost to Poland previously. We're going to have to basically go on a run if we're going to qualify for the playoffs of the World Cup. These are the World Cup qualifying stages, by the way, if you don't know already. And we're sitting just outside, which is to be expected, I think, for Georgia. All right, the mood is improved. That's good. Every time I hold a team meeting, I tend to ruin the morale, so I'm going to avoid doing that now. All right, here we are in the press conference, and that was Yano's 50th cap for Georgia. How much of an impact does he have? You always got to pump up your guys when they reach a milestone like that. He is a Georgian legend now. Kakabadze had a great game. Can you talk about that? He was outstanding. Man of the match. Absolutely. Kakabadze, the right back. All right, coming up for Georgia, we've got a game against Kazakhstan, which is entirely winnable. We are at home, and we are going to go and try and do just that. And I will share those results if I remember correctly. Sometimes my memory is not so good, but I'll try to tell you the results of the Kazakhstan game in the next episode. And also, we've got a run-in now. It's nail-biter time. 3 games left of the season. What should we do? Maybe, what can I do? Should I do a triple header in the last game? In the last episode, sorry? Or should I just do the last couple games? We've also got the Kazakhstan game in between. There's only 3 games left of the season, and we are 2 points ahead at the top of the table right now. Goal difference is almost identical. We're 2 points ahead of Orebro. We beat them head-to-head already once. Maybe twice. Did we beat them twice? We only played them once? Oh, we drew them once, 0-0, and we beat them 1-0 away. So maybe, if we end up tied, maybe that's the deciding, maybe that'll decide the head-to-head. We've got Gamla Uppsala, Fagersta Sodra, and Enskede. So Gamla is in 10th. I think it's kind of a favorable draw against a relegated side, Fagersta Sodra, and Enskede in 7th, which could be a tricky game. That's the last game of the season as well, so we're definitely going to have to pay attention to that one. But I think we can do it. I think we can win this league, get it done. These 2 games here against Gamla and Fagersta are totally winnable games. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll decide later. But thank you again for watching. My name is John. Remember to smash the like button if you like this video and subscribe to my channel for more Football Manager content. That always helps the algorithm. Smash the like, leave a comment. Let me know if you're enjoying the series or if you're enjoying my content, and I will talk to you later. Take care, everybody. Peace.